Hello, my name is Stephanie Campos Olmos. I am 18 years old. I am a student at the UCO. I study idioms and I practice basketball.
Do you like the book? Why so? If you did, would you recommend it to your friends?
Yes, I like the book because it's a mainly comedy story, but it's a little romantic, and I always think romantic is the best thing in the world. And I will definitely recommend it. It's an excellent book.
What is the setting of background information?
It takes place in the forest where the whole plot is developed.
Who are the main characters?
Okay, characters. Herminia, main character, she is in love with Lisandro, whom she is willing to flee with. She rages to Rhodes of Athens and leads to her father out of love for him. And Lisandro, main character, he is in love with Herminia. Demetrio, he is in love with Herminia, but under Oberon's spell, he will in love with Elena. Sorry. Elena, main character, night she fell in love with Demetrius, but thought that when Demetrius finally go his gaze on her, everyone was scoffing. Oberon, and fairy of the forest and king of the earth, he is jealous of his wife because he believes that she loves others. He put a magic juice on Titania's eyelids, now achieve his purpose to win back Titania's protect till and regains his wife's love. Titania, a main character, fairy king of the forest. She was angry with Oberon and fell in love his spell. Titania and Oberon are creatures of the forest. Bottom, a simple man in Athens who plays the role of Pyramus. Puck was playing a prank on him, and he decides to stray in the forest, defying the courage of his companions until he escaped from them. When they saw his transformation, Titania fell in love with him under Oberon's spell. Back, secondary characters, mischievous fairy who likes to play tricks on people, and obedient and far too loving from Oberon.
How does the story develop?
Okay, no history. Hermione in love with Lysandro, who refuses to marry Dimitri. On the other hand, Dimitri is loved by a friend of Hermione named Elena, who is not loved by him. Hermione and Lysandro agree to leave Athens secretly and marry where the law cannot reach them. Hermione tells her friend about the plan, which she tells Demetrius, and the four of them run so far that they meet in the forest. And Oberon and Titania are kings of the fairies who live in the forest. Oberon asks the pity Puck to pour a magical crown juice into Titania's eyes while she sleeps to make her fall in love with the first person she sees when her wakes up. Oberon hears Demetrius arguing with Elena in the forest and orders Puck to pour some of that juice into Dimitrios' eyes when Elena is with him. But Puck is grown and takes Lisandro instead of Dimitrios without realizing that Elena is with him. When Lisandro wakes up, he says something to her, but Elena gets upset because she thinks he's making fun of her. Puck discovers the mistake and now pours the juice into Dimitrios' eyes, who also starts saying love things to Elena. King Oberon has put the fruit in the eyes of King Titania, who awakens to find the Weaver button at her side with a donkey. Hid inside of her own, Button was rehearsing a drama that he was going to present at Duke. This has Wedding and Puck had made him look like a donkey. Titania falls in love with Button when she sees him and praises her beauty. They are surprised by Oberon, who argues with Titania and then tries to reserve to spell. Puck, by order of King Oberon, surrounds everyone and reserves these spells so that upon awakening everything returns to normal. They all appears before the Duke asks for forgiveness to later. Did Mario finally Button was able to present his work at the wedding.
What are the lessons the book teaches, if any? And is the topic of the book important? Why?
Oh, excellent question. I have always thought that when two people really love each other, no matter what happens, they end up together because love is worth more than the problems they have to face. And for me, this is the lesson of the book to teach the great value of love and that everything has its own winter. And yes, it is too important because today people have stopped believing in love, and this book shows us again that love exists.
Did any of the characters in the book do something you did not like?
Yes, Herminia, she married someone she didn't love. For me, that is not fair and I don't like it. I think that one should marry someone who loves because it is a combination of life and sacred. Okay, to finish, I will say that it is great book and I really like the history and thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.